Hello friends, I'm still not Jim Nance. I'm Kurt Berglund, and this is one of the most popular features on my channel. It's the APBA Hall of Fame set King of the Hill tournament, and it features the APBA Hall of Fame set, which is available through that game company on their website. It's a fantastic set. In my view, it's the best thing they've ever done. And there's lots of fun to be had. I am doing a King of the Hill tournament. We are up to game 26. If you win, you keep playing. The rosters are 27 men. There is no DH. The top two teams, the first two teams to get to 10 wins, make the World Series. And here are your standings as of today. In first place, the 61 to 80 Hall of Famers and the 1981 to the present American League Hall of Famers both have 5 wins, and so they're tied in first. Losses don't really matter in this because you're penalized big time for them, and I'll explain how in a minute. In second place, the 1921 to the 1940 team, the 1901 to the 1920 team, and the Negro Leaguers are all tied with 3 wins. And in third place, but 3 games behind the leaders at the halfway point, which is basically where we are, it's the 1981 to the present National Leaguers, the 1941 to the 1960 Ball Club, and the not yet Hall of Famers all have 2 wins. Your goal is to get to 10 wins. Now, the reason the losses don't matter is that to keep playing in the tournament, you have to win. And if you lose, you have to wait until your turn comes around again in the cycle. So while losses don't really matter, it's wins. It's the first 2 teams to 10 wins that make the World Series. The losses hurt big time because you have to wait for another chance to play until everybody else has had a turn. And of course, that's a serious handicap. So especially at this point in the season, your losses really hurt because you don't get another chance for a while. Today, we have the biggest game so far. I'll show you this one more time. And that is the 2 first place teams just happen to be playing each other in the sequence. It's the 1961 to the 80s visiting the current Kings of the Hill, the 1981 to the present American League team. So one of these 2 teams will be in first place and the King of the Hill after this game is done. The other team will be in second place, which is great, and they'll be in second place with a full 2-game lead on the pack. However, everybody else is going to get a crack at the King of the Hill before they come around again. So it's not only a big win to get into first place, it's not only a big win to be the King of the Hill, but it's also a big moment to avoid having to sit out while all these other teams get a crack. All right, with all that said, the opposing pitchers today are Juan Marichal for the 61 to 80. They are the visitors. Marichal is an A pitcher with an XZ modifier, and he will be opposed by 1981 to the present American League pitcher Roy Halladay. Halladay is an A pitcher with a YZ modifier, so this should be quite a duel. Let's go to the starting lineups and play some APBA Hall of Fame set King of the Hill Baseball. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Lots more coming up. I'm doing stuff every day, so make sure you're subscribed. Here we go. For the 61 to 80 squad, Joe Morgan at second base. Batting second in right field, Roberto Clemente. Batting third in left field, Hank Aaron. Batting fourth and center field, Willie Mays. Batting fifth at first base, Willie McCovey. Batting sixth at third base, Mike Schmidt. Batting seventh behind the plate, it's Johnny Bench. And batting eighth at shortstop, it's Maury Wills. And there is Juan Marichal. This team is 1 rated defensively. All right, for the 81 to the present American Leaguers, it's Ricky Henderson leading off in left field. George Brett batting second at second base. At third base, yikes. Let me try that again. George Brett batting second and playing third base. Frank Thomas batting third at first base. Ken Griffey Jr. batting fourth in center field. Paul Molitor batting fifth at second base. Harold Baines batting sixth in right field. Cal Ripken Jr. batting seventh at shortstop. And Ivan Rodriguez batting eighth and doing the catching. On the mound, it is Roy Halladay. All right, so we are ready to roll some APBA Hall of Fame set baseball. And we're going to go with a blue die instead of a red one. A little bit bigger dice today. Might be easier to see. Joe Morgan stands in. Against Halladay. And the pitch from Doc Halladay. Is a ground ball hit to George Brett, and he throws to Frank Thomas for out number 1. Here's Clemente. We are underway. Clemente against Halladay. He walked him. A runner for the 61 to 80 ball club with Hank Aaron coming up. Halladay the stretch and the pitch, and there's a base hit for Aaron over first base. Clemente is going to go to third as Baines' throw comes into second base, so 61-80s are at the corners. And Mays is at the plate. Infield at double play depth. Halladay the stretch, the pitch home to Mays, and there goes Aaron. The throw down by Rodriguez is not in time. Molitor is late with the tag, and so there are runners at second and third with 1 out now, and Mays at the plate. Infield, normal depth. The pitch is hit into foul territory. Molitor under it in foul territory is going to make the catch. Clemente is tagging. The throw home to Rodriguez is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 4-2 double play, and that ends the 61-80s first inning. Wow. Chance to score squandered with a good throw from Molitor to Rodriguez. All right, bottom of the first, Ricky Henderson against Marichal. 23, ground ball hit to Schmidt. He fires to McCovey, and there's 1 out. Now it's Brett. George Brett pops it up. Schmidt under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Frank Thomas, bottom of the first action. And it's a strike 3 swinging. Marichal gets him with a bender, and that will retire the 81 to the present American Leaguers in the first. We go to the second with no score. Halladay had a little bit of a rocky first, but he got out of it without any damage. It'll be McCovey, Schmidt, and Bench in the top of the second. For the 61-80s, pitch. Ground ball hit to Brett. He's got it and throws to Thomas for out number 1. Here comes Schmidt. And this is to left and deep. Back to the wall goes Henderson, and it's gone. Schmidt has left the building, and it's a 1-0 lead for the 61-80s. Biggest game of the season so far. First place on the line. King of the Hill on the line. The pitch. Bench pops it up. Under it is Brett, and there's 2 down. Now it's Wills. Halladay winds and delivers. Base hit for Maury Wills to left field. He's on. All right. Up at the plate is Marichal. Halladay the stretch. The pitch home to Marichal. There goes Wills. The throw from Pudge Rodriguez down to Ripken is not in time. Wills steals second. Second stolen base for the 6180s. He's in scoring position if Marichal can get a hit. 1-0 6180s. We're in the top of the second. Pitch. And he just did. There's a base hit. And where's it going? It's going for... gonna hit the gap, and it's gonna split Henderson and Griffey, and Wills will score easily from second. Marichal's got a double, helps himself. 2-0 6180s. Halladay, rough start so far, and there's gonna be some action going in the bullpen. Mike Messina starts to throw for the 81 to the present American Leaguers. Morgan at the plate. Marichal in scoring position. 2 outs. Pitch from Halladay. Line shot caught by Ripken Jr., and that'll retire the side. But the 6180s score 2 on 3 hits, and they leave 1. After 1.5, they are up 2-0. Marichal now will face Griffey Jr., Molitor, and Baines. Bottom of the second action, walks him. He walks Griffey Jr. Molitor up now. Pitch to him. Ball 31. 31. Chopped off Marichal's glove, rolls toward Wills. Everybody's safe. 2 on, nobody out for Baines. Marichal the stretch. The pitch home to Harold Baines. Grounded to Schmidt. He knocks it down, he picks it up, he throws to McCovey and retires Baines as the runners move up to second and third. Griffey Jr. at third, Molitor at second, 1 out, Ripken up, infield back. Pitch from Marichal is strike 3, swinging, and he picked a good time for it. That's his second K, and Rodriguez is up, first base open. Halladay on deck. They're going to go after Pudge. Marichal the stretch and the pitch. And it gets past bench for a passed ball. Junior Griffey scores from third. Molitor moves to third. It's 2-1. Now they're going to walk Rodriguez and go after Halladay to try and get out of the mess. Ricky Henderson on deck. '81 to the present American Leaguers at the corners. 2 outs. Halladay up. Pitch from Marichal. Is a comebacker. He gloves it and flips to McCovey, his old teammate, and that will retire the American Leaguers in the second. We've played 2, and it's 2-1. 6180s. We got a good one. We got a good one. These teams are pretty even. Top of the third, 2-1, 6180s. Clemente, Aaron, and Mays, 2-3-4 up for the 6180s. They want insurance. Halladay winds and delivers. There's a base hit for Roberto. He's on for the second time. Was shot down at the plate by a throw from Molitor to Rodriguez back in the first inning. Aaron up. He singled and stole a base in the first. Messina back throwing in the bullpen for the American Leaguers. The pitch to Aaron is hit high but not deep. Henderson under it and left, and there's 1 down in the third. Now it's Mays. 0 for 1 for Willie. The pitch Ground ball gloved by Thomas. He's going to flip to Halladay covering, and that will retire Mays as Clemente moves into scoring position at second base. And now it's McCovey with first base open. Schmidt on deck. Halladay the stretch and the pitch, and that's ball 4. The old intentional walk. 2 on, 2 out in the third for Schmidt, who homered last inning. Halladay the stretch and the pitch, and hey, struck him out. There's Halladay's first, and that gets him out of a very testy third inning. Go to the bottom of the third, 2-1, 61-80s. Now we'll see if Marichal can hold serve. It's Henderson, Brett, and Thomas, top of the order for the American Leaguers. 0 for 1 for Ricky. This one is grounded to stretch McCovey. He's going to flip to Marichal covering, and there's one down. Brett's 0 for 1. The pitch from Marichal. He walked him. Man on, tying run on with 1 out. Now it's Thomas, struck out in the first. Marichal has struck out 2 in 2 1/3. He's walked 1 intentionally and 1 unintentionally. The pitch to the big hurt is to center and deep. Back goes Mays. This is gone. It's 3-2 American Leaguers. They take the lead. And now it's going to be their turn to get somebody up in the bullpen. Both teams going after this game hard. And it's going to be Jim Palmer starting to throw. 1 out, bottom of the third, 3-2 American Leaguers. Junior Griffey is up. A walk and a run scored for him today. The pitch is a comebacker. Marichal gloves it and flips to McCovey, 2 down. And now Molitor with 2 outs and nobody aboard. And this is trouble. A hanger and a base hit from Molitor. He's going to stretch it. Into right center, Clemente gloves it and throws, and Molitor's into second with a diving double. He's in scoring position ahead of Clemente's throw. Baines is up, first base open, 2 outs, 3-2 American Leaguers. Ripken Jr. on deck. Marichal the stretch, and the pitch. Ground ball hit to Wills. Maury throws to McCovey, and that will end the third. But the American Leaguers score 2 on 2 hits, leave 1 after 3. It just continues. It's 3-2. This tournament has been amazing. The games are close. They're nail-biters the whole way through. And now that I've said that, it's going to be a 10-run blowout. All right, 7, 8, 9 coming up for the 61-80s. They're down a run. It's the top of the fourth. Bench, Wills, and Marichal. 7, 8, 9. Bench leads off. He's 0 for 1. The pitch from Halladay is popped up. Under it is Brett, and he's got it for out number 1. Wills coming up. 1 for 1. Stolen base. Run scored. The pitch. Walks him. Marichal's up now. He doubled in Wills back in the second. What to do here? Well, you could have him swing away. Halladay the stretch. The pitch to Marichal. He's bunting. And it's a 53, and that's a 21. And it's back to Halladay. He looks at second and instead throws to Thomas at first for the putout. So Wills moves up to second base, and he's in scoring position as the tying run now. As Morgan comes to the plate. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Halladay the stretch and the pitch. Ground ball Brett. He fires to Thomas, and that will retire the 61-80s in the fourth. We played 3.5. 3-2 American Leaguers over The 6180s. Marichal. Now it's his turn for the bottom third of the order. Ripken Jr., Rodriguez, and Halladay. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the fourth, they're looking for insurance. Cal is 0 for 1. The pitch hit to left, but not deep. Aaron under it, and there's one gone. Rodriguez up now. He was intentionally walked after a passed ball in the second. Pitch from Marichal to Rodriguez is popped up. Under it is Maury Wills on the infield dirt, and he will take it for out number 2. And here's Halladay with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Marichal's pitch. Hey, struck him out, and that's number 3 for Marichal. We've played 4. It's 3-2 American Leaguers. Top of the fifth will be 2, 3, 4 hitters for the 6180s. It's Clemente, Aaron, and Mays. Righty, righty, righty against Halladay. They're down a run. The pitch hit to center. Under it is Griffey Jr., and there's one gone in the fifth. Now it's Aaron. Henry, 1 for 2. The pitch. Ground ball at Molitor. He gloves it and throws to Thomas for out number 2. And Willie Mays, 0 for 2. Ground ball, Thomas. He's going to take it unassisted. And it's a 1-2-3 fifth inning for Halladay. He's retired 5 in a row. He hasn't allowed a hit since the leadoff single in the third by Clemente. So maybe he's righted the ship. Bottom of the fifth, we're halfway through. It is 3-2 American Leaguers over the 6180s. Top of the order, Henderson, Brett, and Thomas against Marichal. Ground ball hit to Morgan. Oh, excuse me, that's an X. He struck him out, so it was chopped off his foot. Next pitch is a strikeout swinging for Ricky. He's got an 0 for 3 day running. Now it's Brett, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Pitch to George is hit to right. Clemente toward the line. We'll take it for out number 2. And now the big hurt. Hit the go-ahead homer back in the third. Pitch to him. Hey, struck him out. That's number 5 for Marichal, and it's 7 in a row retired. We've played 5 complete, and the pitchers have settled down. 3-2 American Leaguers over the 6180s. McCovey, Schmidt, and Bench in the top of the 6th. McCovey's 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch is a strike called. 0-1. Halladay winds and delivers one more time. And hey, struck him out. That's number 2 for Doc. And now it's Schmidt, who homered in the second. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to him. Hey, struck him out. That's number 3. Halladay's retired 7 in a row. And now Bench, 0 for 2. Doc winds and delivers. Hit to left toward the gap, but Ricky's going to run it down, and he does. That retires the side in order in the 6th. Played 5.5. It's 3-2 American Leaguers. The winner gets first place all by themselves, and they remain, or they become, King of the Hill, depending upon which team you're talking about. Griffey, Molitor, and Baines up 4, 5, 6 for the American Leaguers in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch to Junior, he walks him. Palmer up again in the bullpen for the 6180s. Molitor up 2 for 2, a single and a double on his ledger. The pitch, a looper to left. Here comes Aaron. He's got it for out number 1. Now it's Baines. 0 for 2, the pitch. Popped it up. Under it is Bench. Throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. Finally, it's Ripken with Griffey still at first base. 0 for 2 for Cal. The pitch. Ground ball, gloved by McCovey. He's going to feed Marichal covering, and that will end the 6th inning. Going right down to the wire. Played 6 complete, 3-2 American Leaguers. Wills, Marichal, and Morgan coming up 8-9-1 in the 7th. Wills 1 for 1 with a walk. The pitch pops it up. Under it is Brett, and there's 1 down. They're going to hit for Marichal here. And we're going to see a new pitcher in the bottom of the 7th. Eckersley is warming up in the bullpen. Carew is going to bat for Marichal against Halladay. Morgan is on deck. No action in the American League bullpen. Pitch to Rod. It's a comebacker. Gloved by Halladay. He's going to flip to Thomas, and there's 2 down. Now it's Morgan. 0 for 3 for Joe. 0 for 3 for Henderson. Both leadoff men not productive today. And then I said that. Base hit left field, drops in front of Henderson, and we got a 2-out base runner for the 61-80s. Halladay going to work from the stretch against Clemente, who's 1 for 2 with a walk. On deck is Aaron. Halladay the stretch. The pitch home to Clemente. There goes Morgan. The throw from Rodriguez to Marichal is not in time. Morgan steals the base. They've stolen 3 off Rodriguez today. And he's in scoring position as the tying run with 2 outs. Clemente behind in the count of 1-1. Halladay the stretch. The pitch to Roberto is grounded to Ripken. He's going to throw to Thomas, and that will retire the 61-80s in the 7th. It's time to stretch them out. 7th inning stretch, 3-2 American Leaguers over the 61-80s. We got a new pitcher coming on. It's going to be Eckersley. He will bat in the number 1 spot in the order. Morgan is out. Carew is the new second baseman. Give you Marichal's numbers here in just a moment. He went 6 innings. He allowed 3 hits. He walked 3 unintentionally and 1 intentionally. He struck out 5. He allowed 3 runs. They're all earned. Eckersley is an A reliever. He has an XZ modifier. And he is, of course, a right-hander to face Rodriguez, Halladay, and Henderson 8-9-1 for the American Leaguers in the bottom of the 7th. They want insurance. Rodriguez is 0 for 1. The pitch. Ground ball, Maury Wills. He gloves it and throws to McCovey for 1 down. Now it's Halladay. Doc is 0 for 2. And there's a ball. And it's ball 2. Ground ball, Carew. Rod throws to McCovey for out number 2. And here's Henderson with 2 outs and nobody aboard in the 7th. Ricky's 0 for 3, as I said before. The pitch. And he draws a walk. So he's aboard. Brett at the plate. Eckersley the stretch. The pitch home. There goes Ricky. The throw from Bench down to Carew is not in time. Ricky with a head first slide. steals second. He is the insurance run with 2 outs, and Brett at the plate. Thomas on deck. Eckersley in a little bit of a jam here. George is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. The pitch is a base hit. It's a hanger from Eckersley. And it's going to be big, big trouble. Over May's head. It's going to bounce off the wall. Henderson scores easily from second base. Brett around second. He's going to get to third sliding. And it's 4-2 American Leaguers as they're got their insurance run, and now they got a chance for more with Thomas at the plate and Griffey on deck. Brett at third, 2 outs. 4-2 American League, bottom of the 7th. The pitch from Eckersley is to center and deep. This is the second dong for Thomas. It's gone. Wow. 2 2-run shots for Thomas. 1 off Marichal, 1 off Eckersley, and all of a sudden it's 6-2. Action's going to start a little late in the bullpen for the 6180s. It's Nolan Ryan and Griffey Jr. coming up. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. The pitch to him is popped up. Under it is Wills, and the nightmarish 7th for the 6180s comes to an end as the American Leaguers score 3 on 2 hits and leave none. After 7 complete, it's 6-2, and I don't get how they're doing it, but Frank Thomas going off. You look at these two teams on paper, I don't know. I see 5 good spots in the batting order for the 81 for the American Leaguers, and I see a loaded 6180 team, good 1 through 7. I don't know. You tell me. 6-2, top of the 8th. 6180's up. 3, 4, 5 hitters. Halladay in there. Aaron, Mays, and McCovey. Hit to center. Junior under it, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Mays, 0 for 3. Pitch to Willie. Ground ball, Brett. He throws to Thomas for out number 2. And now McCovey. Willie's 0 for 2. And this is to center and deep. Back goes Griffey. It's gone. 6-3 now. And that's going to get up Mariano Rivera in the bullpen for the American Leaguers. Schmidt up. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Pitch from Halladay is grounded to Ripken. He gathers it and throws to Thomas, and that will end the 8th inning. They get 1 back, but we go to the bottom of the 8th with the score 6-3 American League. New pitcher coming on for the 6180s will be Raleigh Fingers. Fingers will face his old Brewer teammate Molitor, and then Baines, and then Ripken. He will bat in the 1 spot in the order, but of course he won't bat. Eckersley went 1 inning, 1 disastrous inning. Allowed 1 walk, 2 hits, no strikeouts, 3 runs, all earned, and 1 long home run from the big hurt Frank Thomas. Fingers got to hold them where they are. He is an A reliever, XYZ modifiers. Pitch from Fingers to Molitor is a base hit, left field. Drops in front of Aaron, and Molitor is aboard. His 3rd hit of the game. Baines up now. Fingers the stretch, the pitch home. There goes Molitor. The throw from bench down to Wills is not in time, and Molitor steals second. Baines up, 0 for 3. The pitch to Harold. Is hit to right. Under it is Clemente. Tagging is Molitor. The throw from Clemente to Schmidt is not in time. Molitor safe. He tags up and moves to third. Close play, but he was in there. And Ripken up now, 90 feet away. The infield moves in for the 6180s. Cal is 0 for 3. Fingers pitch is hit to right. Under it is Clemente toward the line. One more time, Molitor's tagging. The throw from Clemente home. Molitor slides, bench tags, he's safe. And it's 7-3 on the sacrifice fly by Cal Ripken Jr. Now it's Rodriguez. 0 for 2. Fingers, the stretch, the wind and the pitch. Ground ball, shortstop, Wills. And throws to McCovey for out number 3. We've played 8 complete. It's 7-3 American Leaguers. And they're going to let Halladay try and go the whole way. Bench, Wills, and Carew, 7, 8, 9 up in the 9th inning. Might hit for Wills, but he's actually been effective in this game, so we'll see. Bench leads off, 0 for 3. Hey, struck him out. That's number 4 for Halladay. Halladay's allowed 6 hits so far. Wills up, 1 for 2. And there's a strike called. Next pitch to Maury. Ground ball, Brett. He throws to Thomas for 2 outs, and now it's Carew. Last chance saloon. Rod's 0 for 1. The pitch. Popped it up. Brett in fair territory. Calls and makes the catch. The American Leaguers win this ball game by a score of 7-3. Line scores go like this for the American League: 7 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. For the 6180s, 3 runs, 6 hits. And they committed no errors. Winning pitcher is Halladay. He went the route. Losing pitcher is Marichal. And let's take a look at the standings before we leave today. So, we have a continuing to reign King of the Hill. This 81 to the present American Leaguers retain their title as the King of the Hill and take over first place in the tournament with their 6th win. All alone in second place are the 6180s with 5 wins, and everybody else, the closest they are is 2 games back out of a World Series spot. You got to get to 10 to make the World Series. So this is huge for the 81 to the present American Leaguers to win this game. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. This is a wonderful tournament. Please make sure to subscribe, click like, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment. Tell me who you like in the tournament. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Kurt Berglund. So long, everybody.